Melissa Helms with Edgecombe County 4-H. Today I'm going to do an experiment for you that's listed on our website on the online learning program. This first experiment is going to be making oobleck. It's called Oobleck OO. What? It's a semi-solid liquid actually. So it's made with cornstarch and water, and I'm going to show you that experiment today. And under the ingredients you will need 1 to 2 cups of cornstarch, 1 cup of water, mixing bowl and spoon, and if you would like, you can add some food coloring to make it a pretty color. So we'll start with our cornstarch in a bowl. So I already have 1 cup measured out. I'll pour that in our bowl, and then I'm going to add our 2nd cup of cornstarch. Now this is going to be very messy as this powder likes to go everywhere. Make sure it's leveled out, have enough. Pour that in our bowl as well. Next, you want to slowly start adding the water. And as you add the water, you want to stir the mixture. Now where the water has touched, the cornstarch is already feeling a little bit hard. So I want to keep adding the water slowly. I'm going to mix in all the dry powder into the liquid. It's getting a little bit harder to stir, but you want a good thick consistency to where the mixture is a liquid when it's not being touched and a solid when it is. So that makes stirring very difficult, as that is when the liquid is being touched. You may add more water if you think it is not at the right consistency and all of your powder is not being mixed in. You may also need to add more cornstarch if you think it's a little bit too runny. So once you get your consistency just right, like this one is here, it should be pretty thick falling off the spoon. So as you can see, it's a liquid, so I can move it and stir it around, but it's also very thick, so it's hard to just push down into the liquid. It's almost like rubbery consistency. So normally with water, this is just your liquid. You can play with it, you can splash in it and stuff like that. But here in your oobleck, you can't splash on it. You can almost touch the top of it where it's a solid, but then as you leave your finger there and the liquid rests, your finger will go down to the bottom of the bowl. So this is what we call a semi-solid and a non-Newtonian fluid. All right, now here's the fun part. Now you get to play with your oobleck. Grab a handful, see what you think it feels like. Play with it, but once you're done, be very careful to clean it up. Pour as much as you can in the trash can because you don't want it to clog up your sink. And run plenty of water down the drain once you get finished. Thank you for watching this video on how to make oobleck.